I'm Brooke Pryor, and we're here in the Oklahoman studios today. I'm talking with Ruth Rickey ahead of the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. So Ruth, thanks so much for being here today.
Sure.
So this is your third half marathon, and why are you running this year?
This year I am running in honor of my boss, Amy Downs. She was one of the last survivors pulled from the building, and I'm now her executive assistant. I just started working for her at the first of this year, and it's kind of exciting. She and I are training for a half Ironman right now, and so it's kind of in our training plan anyway, but we're going to go and walk the half marathon together.
And so you just started, well, not just started, but you began running, doing half marathons and everything in 2005, 4 years after your diagnosis. Can you tell us a little bit about how all that came together?
Sure. I was diagnosed in March of 2001 with a rare form of leukemia, and at the time I was diagnosed, there was no treatment, no cure, there was nothing they could do. It was a death sentence within 2 years. My best case scenario ever was going to be 5 years. And about 6 weeks after I got diagnosed, the FDA approved a brand new drug that saved my life. And it was the first of the whole new generation of cancer drugs. It changed everything in the United States, well, pretty much the world. And so instead of trying to kill and poison all of your body, it just stops the cancer from growing. It's an inhibitor. And it saved my life. And so I thought that was great, and I started trying to get healthy again. And then I guess right around 2004, 2005, one of my classmates came to me, and her son had just been diagnosed with leukemia, and she wanted him to meet a grown-up who could tell him that it was going to be okay, because he kept seeing children not leave the hospital. And you can't tell somebody they're going to be okay and not do anything about it. So right after that, I got a flyer in the mail from the Leukemia Society wanting me to fundraise for Team in Training, and I signed up to do a half marathon and raise money. And so my friend Debbie and I went out and did that, and we'd only run 3 miles before we got there, and we did our 13.1 thanks to Christy Warren that day, and we raised a lot of money. I was the top fundraiser for the state that year, and and Emery made it. Like, Emery's at OU right now. He's a senior, and he's 21 years old, and I keep thinking, not that he and I have ever even met, but he is in the back of my head every time I go do those things. And so I did a lot of events with Team in Training, and then with a local group called Go Much Go, to try to help other people in my situation.
Mm-hmm. You've run races all over the world. What is it about the Memorial Marathon that makes you want to come back and run it again for the third time?
You know, I think that Timothy McVeigh probably thought that he was going to break the city. And what he actually did was make this city stronger. And so the people that have come out, whether it's a first responder or somebody who just knew someone or a survivor, or one of the girls that I work with, her mother passed away in the bombing. And so I think about all of those people and how fully they lived their lives. And so maybe it was a wake up for all of us. We live so big. And I enjoy every single moment of every day. People always tell me I'm very positive. Well, yeah, I mean, I got a second chance at life. And I feel like all of those people did too. And so we look at things maybe a little differently. We appreciate it more.
Well, make sure to check out the Oklahoman for more stories on the marathon. We'll have them all the way through the race and after the race. I'm Brooke Pryor here in the Oklahoman studio. That was Ruth Rickey. And make sure to check out newsok.com and the Oklahoman every morning.